Hello friends, how's everybody doing? This is your friend Jeff playing Ultimate General American Revolution. Well, the game got updated and I had already done some of this, and so I redone it, and so I'm gonna start again right here. I did a different strategy. I'll explain that maybe later on, but we got a battle right here. It's supposed to be 666, but it shows 2, 3, you know, whatever. That shows, I don't know. So yeah, no, it is. It's 6, 12, 18. Okay, so we're gonna fight these guys, and I'll show you this because maybe they fixed some things that were causing trouble with this British campaign. So I figured I already did the Lexington battle. I probably should have recorded it because there was a bug in it, and they said it seems like they fixed it. So I mean, but I didn't know, so I went into it. But now I got this. So all right, so this looks kind of weird. Okay, so somehow I got a regiment in the middle of two of them, and then I got one flank in here and one flank in that. So I don't know how this is gonna be. Luckily I have some calves, so I mean this is gonna be kind of weird, but I'm gonna see if they have the bug in here or not, and so that's why I'm recording it again. So let's see. Okay, so yeah, yeah, right here. There he is. Sheesh. Alright, well, suppose... I'm trying to think, what would be the best way of doing this? Well, I do have a regiment here, so... and that's the enemy there. But they got 3 regiments, too, so this is 1 regiment here. There's 1 regiment there. I don't know where the other one is. I should have looked at the thing here, but oh well, I don't know. Alright, well, let's go to one of these. Let's figure this out. Okay, so I know there's a regiment right there. So we'll put them here. Put the gun right there, and the scrim will go right here. I got the cav back here. Yeah, I just don't know where the other regiment is. Oh well, I'm gonna have to just go with what I see, I guess, right? I mean... and then we'll adjust when we see the third one. I just, you know, whatever. I mean, you saw the same picture I did before I popped into here, so, you know. Let's put the gun right there. Skirmisher will come over there. Now these guys... and then this guy's here, so it looks like these guys are facing these guys. So then these guys will go after these guys, and then these guys... alright, so these ones and these ones will attack here. This is what we'll do. Gun there. So yeah, it's just kind of unusual the way they popped onto the battlefield on the global map, and where I had mine positioned, because I knew this was going to happen, so that's why I set them there. Right after the Lexington battle, they drop these guys on us. So yeah, so that's... but like I said, 2 regiments against 1, that'll be okay. And now I got this guy over here. So it's gonna depend on where the other regiment is. But now maybe if I put this gun facing this way, we'll be able to shoot this guy right here. And matter of fact, I have 2 guns, so I can put another one maybe right there. Maybe it'll reach it, maybe it won't. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll just put the 2 infantry like this. I'll put a scrim back here. Another skirmisher put back there, and then this guy, he'll go over here. Or maybe I'll keep him by the guns, I guess. I don't know. This is kind of weird. And then my general, it's me right there. Oh, I'm way the heck over here with the cav. So we'll put the cav up. And we'll put this, my general there, I guess. And we will then kick the battle off. I think I picked everybody. Yeah, see, we only see 2. We don't see the 3rd one. That's kind of weird. Alright, let's pause because, you know, again, gotta give orders. So the only orders I know to do, I guess, because we're so far away, is to just tell these 3 to move that way. Tell this guy, look at, he's a 3-star guy, he's one of those special guys. Move him there and move this scrim up. And now I gotta figure out if I can take I think the guns can probably, yeah, look, they can hit that guy. They can hit that guy, and even this gun can hit that guy. So we'll lock that one in place. We'll lock this one in place, and we'll lock that one in place. And now over here, you're gonna have to attack him. You too. You attack him. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hold on. I want 1, 2 on him. You go on him. You go to him. And you go to him. You guys go over there. You shoot that guy. You shoot him. And I guess you go over there and do that. And this guy can head over that way, I guess. And this guy can head that way. Now, as far as the cab goes, and again, I have no idea where that other regiment is. So I'm gonna think of where I'm gonna need these guys. I don't know, but let's move the cav. Let's move the cav over to here for now, and my general, because he can give them 10% of extra XP if they're in his circle, I think. So, anyways, all right. So I think we should kick it off and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, so I'm glad I brought these three, because look at over there. That's where the other regiment is. They're flanking this guy over there, so check that out. Alright, hey guys, what are you guys doing? Let's go over there. Alright, let's see if they fix it. I'm gonna do a charge. Let's do it. Come on, over here. Let's go. Where's the cab? Alright, so the whole battle went to, you know, whatever. Because, you know, this one was definitely confusing. Because we didn't know where that 3rd regiment was. But this is why we want cav. Because we can run down the enemy when they're fleeing. But they do get tired real quick. Okay, we got him now. You over there. And you, if you got something in you, go get that one. Go ahead. We're not going to get them all because we don't have a lot of cav. Now, the only good thing about pursuing fleeing units is that he might end up getting some of his back, because yeah, then he's gonna end up shooting at my cab. But yeah, he's exhausted. But you know what that could have done if I was paying attention is I could have been moving these guys to get closer while my cavalry tied them up. Yeah, matter of fact, look at this guy, he's going the opposite way. Maybe he wants to go get that guy. So we'll send him down over here. We'll send him down. But they might have fixed the icon bug. Let's see. Alright, we got him. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get the cav up and see if we can get that. Oh, the border's right there. Oh well, maybe not, but we'll see. Yeah, see, he's deviating him this way. So now maybe oh, I got a skirmisher here. Excellent. Let's get the skirmishers over here. They move a little bit faster than infantry. I don't know if this guy can charge. No, he's exhausted too. But see, we're not losing anybody because he's not fighting back because he lost his morale and he's just trying to get away. So look at 79 and 80. Oh, we only lost 1 cav. And these guys were just gonna be insurance. Like these guys were coming up here because he was gonna slow him down, but he ended up getting him. So there you go. We got it. It's over. It's maybe it's overkill, but you know what I mean? When you know it's gonna happen, you prepare for it. And that is it. So, okay. So I'll show you the redo strategy that I decided to do in this game, because I got to a certain point and I felt that there was no way of doing it any further. So that is, we captured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is, whoa, I mean, wait a minute, these are militaries. So there's only 4 per regiment, so therefore, that's almost 2 regiments right there, almost. Because it's 4 milita per regiment, and you know, and so basically, you know, that's not bad. But this was a weird battle. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna go on fast speed, and I'm gonna send my units forward, just to here. Let's see. Seeing the battle didn't take too long. At least everybody's a part of their regiment. And even the 2 cav are together. And then even this one is together. And my general. So yeah, they're all gonna head that way. This way I got them all together. And I can tell if any of them are exhausted or tired or whatever. And we got 1 prisoner there, 1 prisoner there, 1 prisoner there. And I don't know anywhere else. Yep, up here, got somebody. So yeah, we captured a few of them. So we're just gonna get everybody organized over here. But the harder parts of the game are on the way. This is more or less the easy part right here, knowing that they're gonna attack at Leicester, where they just spawn those units right there. I mean, come on, really? The units, like, to me in this game, they should have to come from somewhere, like from the ocean, or they should have to come from somewhere. I don't know. They shouldn't just be able to just spawn right there. Like I can understand when they say a revolt, but I don't know. I just kind of disagree with some of the way this is. But you know, I'm just sharing my thoughts on it. But anyways, as you can see, our nice units right here, the British, and this guy. These guys, look at this guy right here, that guy right there, him, and him. Alright, I think that should be everybody. But then it's not. Like, what about this guy? He didn't go. Oh well. But he's rested. Yeah, I guess. Alright, let's, ready, go. Alright, well, I mean, so yeah, they had 1,800, they lost 942 and 315. Of course, you know, I add 3,000, so that's quite a bit, but we're all there in Massachusetts, so I mean, it's not to be surprised by that. Because I know that was gonna happen. So yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna mention a few things, I guess, once we get to the global map. So yeah. So how is everybody out there in the world? You all doing good? Be good to people, be kind. Alright, so here we are. And it is April 21, 1775. Okay, so we still gotta resolve this issue, but I just wanted to mention that I started this game all because they did an update to it, so I started this game all over again. So I call it a normal difficulty, a redo, like it's a redo, meaning because I know what happens, I'm gonna go ahead and play it again. So I had a different strategy overall, and I think I should at least explain it in some way. Okay, so when after you make your character and you get into this game, the game, you end up in a little ship over here and you want to land over here someplace. But anyways, what I did, and I'm just going to explain it, is that I know that there is absolutely no way that we can hold all 13 colonies. There's no possible way of the way that they designed this particular campaign. It's a sandbox. It's the whole 13 colonies. So they had like a one company man unit here. I don't know if they had it here, but they had a couple down here. Now, if I didn't do anything, and the first time I played this, and I made that first video for you to see, these guys down here would be doomed. I mean, totally doomed. Right? So basically what I did from the very start of this game, I went and found, like, I think we start with 17 regiments. Or something, or we get up to 17 or something. But about 5 of them, 5 or 6 of them, are not in New England and stuff like that. They're spread out. There's like 3 down here somewhere, and there's a couple way up up here somewhere. So what I'm telling you is, and it's only like 1 milita or whatever it is, right? But it's not a full regiment. It's just 1 company. But what I'm telling you is, I commanded all of them to come to New York and Massachusetts, right? And part of here. Yeah, matter of fact, there was some over here someplace. There was 1 or 2 over here. And those guys came this way, and there's 1 here. Now this guy I just put here, like I made him. Like I got to the point where I got the tech, and I was able to make 5 militas, but only like 1 company of them, 5 times. So I mean, that way that's this is 1 milita here, 150. Plus I had to buy the muskets farm in order to do that. Matter of fact, you can see 1 right here. He's on his way to here because it's at 42%. And then from England, I got all of my generals from England. Like I got them delivered during this time of when the game starts. The game starts in February, so think about it. So February and March, you get to do. You try to make some units, you try to do some stuff, and you do stuff. But that's what I did. Like I took all the ships. All the ships were all along this coast. I sent them all to Newport, every single one of them. When I got them to Newport, I'm just going to tell you, brigs and cutters and the SOLs, meaning the Ardent and the Bellona, I scrapped all those ships, and then I sold them, and I had like almost 200,000. But you can see now I only got 81,000. But I did that at the very start of this. And I only kept the ships that have, like this one has 40 guns. This one, and look, because he's been doing this, I'm going to go ahead and give him perk. And that's nice. So yeah, so 28. So 28, 30, or 40 guns, ships. So I have 3 ships here, and I have 2 ships here. I have a 40 gun and a 28 gun. As a matter of fact, he's been doing that ever since February. So I mean, he finally earned that, but this one hasn't. And so that's all it is. So that's a total, I guess, of 5 ships, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all I got. It's 5 ships. And even that, if I show you like this, even that costs 2,500 in fleet expense and 5,600 in maintenance. But having those SOLs and all the brigs and all the cutters, it was like 14,000 or something. So I mean, so that's how I cut the cost. I still have a chance to sell the guns that were on those ships if I do need more money and stuff. But anyways, and so the next thing that I wanted to mention before I do this to get these things here, I'll mention also when you finally get your, I shouldn't have done this because the game's gonna run now once I close this, but I got all these guys up and running. Oh no, it didn't. I wonder if they changed that now, because we complained about it. Yeah, I wonder. I thought it was gonna do it. Okay, well, because what I wanted to say is, so because I knew that I had tried to hold New York, I tried to hold not Baltimore but Philly, and I built stuff down here and stuff like that, and lo and behold, the enemy took it all over, and the enemy had 3 brigades coming up this way later on. So what I'm trying to relate to you is simply that I feel that that's the wrong strategy. They can have the whole ball of wax as far as I'm concerned, because they dump thousands and thousands of troops up here. So I took the guy that was in here and I moved him to Quebec. I have nobody here. We have Montreal. But when I did hold some of this, the enemy just, dumps stuff. Like it's unbelievable. They dump like I don't even know what it was, like 4,000 to 6,000 troops up here. So I was like, okay, well, if you're gonna do that kind of stuff, then I'll let you have it all. I ain't gonna want it. I'm gonna try to hold from Falmouth to here. I might, if things work out, I might try to get here, because I am building printing press in all the places that I want. And like I said, and I made 5 military companies just so they can just be in some of these places, so they won't turn into militaries for the Americans. So I don't know if that explains it. And then I can tell you that you can see what I've already built. So because I didn't want to waste, I'm just explaining, like, I didn't want to waste like these resources to build all this stuff in all the places and then have the enemy just take all the places. You know what I'm saying? And then what? So I figured if I hold, New England area, if I could hold, you know, Ticonderoga in this area here, and if I could hold New York, Morristown, and I even put in Penn because, you know, again, I've already been beyond this point, and they just put militia right into Penn. They put it into Easton. They put it into Wyoming. They put it into Reading. They put it into everywhere. Like they suck up this whole map. And there's no incentive to be stretched out because you can't do anything. And what I mean by that is simply, like, I'll try to explain it, like right here in Hatfield, or I could go to Salem and show you. Yeah. Look, Salem, or let me find a place where I actually have a full regiment. Yeah. Okay. So I got this full regiment here, right? So if I move him out here to fight somebody, right? Then this is no longer protected. And the moment this goes to 40 or below, they spawn enemy militia here. Just like they're going to do it here. Like, see these little red markers? See all the red markers? There's going to be a militia here, 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 and here. And I'm going to tell you what actually happens when this happens. What happens is, okay, so they spawn one militia in here. But then all of a sudden, you're going to find that there's 3 or 4 regiments in here. And so it's like they just spawn others on top of it, like, or something. And so it's like, what? So I had to just, I said I could have gone back to an earlier save, but I said, out of heck with this. And I went back and started the game all over again with a different type of strategy right from the start, because I'm not gonna fall for this kind of stuff, because like I said, I did not like the idea that I had somebody here and Caston fell because I didn't have anybody over here, and next thing, so they spawned a unit there, okay, and they did it like here and here or whatever, right? Well, I didn't really care as long as they didn't bother me. But next thing I know, they send a full regiment up here to attack my guy that's here and stuff, and then they add a couple more here. So I'm just saying, like I'm saying that this the way they made this game for the British, anyways. They made it so that way, basically, the rebels are going to take the whole thing. They're going to take the whole thing. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. Nothing. There's no strategy to do it. See, they're already here right now, right? And okay, so now this will be the next one to go. This one, and you can't do nothing down here and stuff like that. You just can't. And so the three companies that were scattered around here, they would get killed by these guys, because like in another month or two, these guys are gonna get like brigades, like 3 brigades that are gonna go north and fight us. And so by scrapping all this and getting all the ships and taking them all away and moving all the way up here, I condense myself to just this area here. And so basically, so now that I did this, you know, then I'm gonna have some of these regiments in place, these to then take the places that need to be held, so that way we don't lose them, and then I'll go from there and decide what else to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what is going on in this. And now we don't want to chase these guys We don't want to chase these guys all over the map, but anyways. Let's go ahead and do it.
Flank them. Forward! Forward! Double quick!
Come on. Get him. Get him.
Forward! Double quick!
We don't see him, but alright, let's get the cav down here. Let's get the general down here so I can see where this guy went. Ah, yeah, and then we must invest in propaganda, yeah. Yeah, look. What the... And like I said, these guys walk like as if they're on roller skates. Like, I am not kidding. Like, they walk like as if they're on roller skates. Now, I don't even know where this guy went. I gotta get the general over here. I can't believe that he went this far. Can you look at? He was just over here. Did you see that? How did he get way over here? This is ridiculous. Look how far he is. That is just plain wrong.
Push through.
I am gonna kill this guy. I swear I am gonna kill him. Ah, will you stop putting it in front of me, man? Stop it. Kill him.
Double quick. Double quick. Double quick.
Come on, we gotta kill this guy.
Double quick. Charge.
Yeah, because there is no way a milita should be able to stop us. Like, that is just plain wrong. That is plain wrong. Okay, so now, at the moment, I'm gonna need somebody there. I'm gonna need somebody in Clinton. My general for the moment can go to Kingston.
Keep moving.
But this was what my this is what my strategy was gonna be. Is to hold what I can hold. The only thing is over here 77 and 66. Yeah, so they give us 2,000 muskets. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the game at the moment, only because I like to do that and stop it for a moment. And then, like, I didn't want to make a long video, but I did want to show that battle there, and we finally finished him off here. But I got a lot of stuff right here. Upright. Okay, so this is gonna show every place that has been taken over. So McFadden is now rebels. Now what I want to do here is, it's important for me to do this. Construction printing press in Salem. I wish it would bring me to Salem, but it doesn't. It just goes away. So, but I just want to show you that this is how I do it. Like, okay, so in Salem, I know if I didn't program it right, this is 7%, right? So we got a printing press, and the only other thing I could possibly think of is reduce the negative effects of loyalty. So that's what I'm going to do. Like, I'm going to do every place where I got bad loyalty. I'm going to do the newspaper or printing press, and I'm going to do the church. And if I can't do the church, then I'm going to do something else. But so that is that. And then here we got a weaver's house in Hartford. So let's take a look at Hartford. And you can see what I got in Hartford. I got a printing press. I got a merchant stall that gives me 237 cash. I got a recruiting house, a stable, and a weaver's house that I could actually upgrade to a weaver's shop. Alright, well, I'll try that. I'll do that. That's going to be done in 11 days. We get some good production out of this. Now, when we put officers in here, I don't know if the bug has been fixed, but the officers didn't work. So, I can try to test it out later for you if I keep the video going. But anyways, I'm just showing you my strategy and things that I want to do. Like, so Frank is already gone. Winchester is already gone. Then a church in Quebec. So I'm gonna go to Quebec. And like I said, this guy that's here, I can't do anything with him. But this was the guy. I think this was the guy that was in here. Because otherwise Quebec would have nobody. So that's why that guy, instead of moving him down into here where I would be down here, I figured I sent him all the way to here at the very beginning of the game. Like, that's what I did. Like, before I even ran time, like, I found the 5 or 6 guys that were by themselves, the companies, all across this whole entire map, and I sent them into spots where, I'm going to try to hold and stuff, but it's kind of funny. So, but anyways, at Quebec, I just, before moving on, so I use this as a good judgment of when I build something, I see what it is and I go there. That way I can then start something else, because I only want to build one thing at a time. So here I got a printing press and a church, and we're at 71%, and we're actually on an uptick. So now what I want to put here is something that will, like a merchant stall. That's the first thing. That'd be $129. So right there, I'm gonna start that. That's gonna be done in 21 days. Oh yeah, so this is just a notice that 1800 troops were there. Alright, now this is available. And you can see right here. So it says at the moment, it says the rebel army is very weak and the rebels have a huge navy. So, yeah. But as this goes on, the captured localities are gonna be tremendous. Like it's gonna be, they're gonna take over almost the whole map. But we can do this, and it's I'm gonna do that one, I guess, and we're gonna lose 4,000, but we can do that every 30 days to try to keep them off our backs, because we don't want the French. We don't want the French or the Spanish fighting us, so we gotta do stuff. But again, any red marker here, as you can see, is gonna be turned over and stuff. But not only that, I'm just gonna tell you, they're gonna dump thousands into here. And so, the way I look at it, you know, I gotta prepare to defend what I want to defend. So at this point in the game, all right, so I got over here. Okay, so let me do this. Okay, so now yeah. So let's say if you go there, and now I got the cavalry. Yeah, see, because I didn't do anything in Easton. And I didn't do anything in here. So I think all I was going to do was hold here and here. And so I'm just kind of looking and seeing. Yeah, so I got to get somebody up here if I want to hold that. And I got the last this last guy here, so he's the last militia that I can make, so I'll send him up to there. And I think on technology wise, I'm trying to get this 5 research speed, and then I'll unlock 5 more milita that I could build. I could try to do it now, but I'm thinking maybe this speed will help me. So yeah, so I think the patch might have fixed some stuff in the game. That's what I figure, but let's put yeah, see, both of these are on a down tick. Both of them are on a down tick. Maybe I could get my cav up there. That's on an uptick. Yeah, and Freehold, like I said, I decided I wasn't gonna do it. So yeah, so I might need, like I said, okay, so I'm gonna need somebody there. Yeah, you know, and maybe I could go put a regiment here. Yeah, you know, I was just thinking, maybe it'd be better to have this guy go there, and let's say I have a regiment go here, and I put a regiment right here. So let's try that for a moment. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put this guy at there. And I'm gonna move him. I'm gonna move him to Penn. And then I can take the guy that's in Penn. Yeah, maybe I can send him out this way too. So, yeah, so right now the Cav. Oh yeah, melee. I want melee. Okay, so if you look at this though, Harrisburg was lost. Well, I'll try for the speed of the research. And this place was lost. This place was lost. This place was lost. That place was lost. And that place is lost. Minus 10% construction time. Alright, a Weaver's house in Middleborough. So I'm gonna pause the game again. And that's the way this game is gonna be. Like, they're gonna take everything. And there's no way that we can stop it. No, none at all. And even what I'm holding on to, it's gonna be a little bit hard to hang on to because of what I'm trying to tell you is simply this. If they spawn some enemy right here, right? This place is on a down tick, but it's okay, right? But this is not, and so I move him out because I've already done this. Like, I've done it where I pulled all 4 regiments that were here and I sent them up here when they dumped like 4,000 on me. So I came up here with those because those are the only guys I could use to fight them. And when by time I was done beating them up and pushing them away, lo and behold, Boston, Salem, Middleborough, and Leicester were taken by the enemy. Like, and so I lost all 4 of these. And that's when I said to myself, okay, so I gotta start this game all over again and try a different strategy. Because you can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, the whole 13 colonies have bad loyalty. Like, it's a given because of the fact of taxes that the king wants. The King George or whatever wants 10,000. And the way this works is when this counts down, you got to make sure you have 10,000 here. So, but that's when I knew. Like, I knew. Like, do you want to build stuff? Like, yeah, in Boston. Yeah, see, I wanna test something out because they said they patched it, right? So I want to test something out right now. So if we look at Boston right now, right? This will be done in 7 days, and then these are on queue. So if I was to add an officer for construction, if I start him, and see now that says 3 days. So they did fix it. Because if I spent the money to put an officer here before this patch that just came out, it would still say 7 days, but now it says 3 days. So this is proof that they fixed it. Because this is the first officer that I used to test it. And I wanted to show you in the video that. So it appears that they have patched and at least that is working now. So, because nobody wants to pay $500 a week and not get what it says that it's going to give you. You know what I mean? So that, okay, so that works right there. So then that's good. So, okay, so again, lineman is at 49%, which when it goes below 40, the enemy is going to take it. Now, the bad news about me putting this guy here and having an officer here is when they do dump 4,000 or 5,000 here, they're going to come over here and take this. But at least I have somebody over there that will let me know that something's happening, and then same thing with here. And I haven't developed the strategy beyond like this at the moment. So this is an ongoing thing. But I figure if I could get small units to be on the inner sides and then all bigger regiments on the coast and up there, maybe that. And look, and they're already here now. But I didn't want to waste any resources to doing this. And so I just said, well, you know, I'm not gonna do it. I just want to try to hang on to this part right here. All right. Okay, so they already got Reading. They're gonna get Wyoming. They're gonna get Sullivan, and then they'll get Easton, and then I'm here and here blocking.
Victory or death.
I guess I could put my general there. for now. Okay. Okay, so I got, okay, so this is a good. They dropped a militia into Boston, and they say that I can make so I'll make a full regiment of militia. Okay, and so in here, now in these small forts we cannot put a church. So I'm gonna go with a fur trader. Because I gotta also try to make some money, stuff like that, because again, so now this guy is supposed to get here just temporarily until I can work something out, because I know I'm gonna want a bigger regiment here, because a bigger regiment here can hold out for a little bit, where this little guy, he'll die real quick if they come over here to attack. And then in Boston, like I said, we got this militia, and then I got this regiment here. So yeah, so maybe I can yeah, maybe I can send him. Yeah, so maybe that's what I'll do. And we can look at England. So we could send these ships, I guess. But okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna up this up to 2063. But there's nothing else going on in England at the moment. But yeah, so again, I'm just gonna mention, and you know, I don't know how much more I'll run on this, but oh yeah, and then William Howe's reinforcements. Okay, so this. He's gonna give us this amount of troops. 2,150 soldiers arrive at Plymouth. Now, is he coming from England, or let me see? Yeah. All right, so we can create. We can create. We're gonna have to go with an armed escort because, um. Alright, well, I'll add these. Like I said, I don't know if these that are in England, if it costs me money or anything. I'm not really 100% certain on how it works, but alright, so again, I'm gonna request these to be sent so that way we can reinforce our units. But I think it's gonna take 31 days, just like this is gonna take. So yeah, I don't want to make any more units. I just want to do that for now. Alright, so he went in here so that way we won't lose this place. And now we got a church in Portsmouth. Whoa, okay, hold on. Okay, let's pause the game. Oh, the tax committee. See, we could even raise the tax to 6 and really, you know, like that could make it even harder. And the federal taxes and levies on the population to generate revenue for the war. The taxation is helping funding the army supply provisions and support for the war effort. Okay, so the tax is going to be 6%. Okay, so now in Boston. Okay, so let me go to Boston for just a moment. Oh yeah, see, but I already have things being built in Boston. So I know I wanted a church because of this. And then I know I need a carpenter because we need lumber to do the docks. So I was kind of thinking ahead of time for that. So again, I already got 2 programmed for Boston. It's the only I think it's the only place that I actually programmed a few things. Alright, so I got a church now in this place here. And look at, we're on a positive, even though. So now what would be really good? Like a merchant stall. Now, print press in Newport. Well, I'm gonna hate to do it, but like I said, this is on a downtick. So I gotta do a church, unfortunately. And a church in Portsmouth. Alright, so I've done everything that I could. I did the printing and the church, so the next thing to do is something that's gonna benefit me. Like, okay, so a merchant, because I'm gonna need to make some money. So a merchant. And they just took this place over. Oh yeah, look at this enemy right here. It looks like 2,400. So you can see how I'm gonna need how to get here, but it's gonna take 30 days. And like I said, they're gonna put an appalling amount in here, so they didn't bother me over here. Okay, well, you know, they're gonna, like I said. And then it'll tell us up here what how comes, but it's gonna be 30 days or so. But yeah, you can see this is gonna turn, that's gonna turn, that's gonna turn. Oh yeah, and then and then I'll have all of the 5 officers. And like I said, these 27 regiments, right? These 27 regiments are all like I said, all up here. Like they're all here. Like there's no, we don't have anybody anywhere else. Like we just gave it all up. Because I didn't know, I don't know how to do it any other way, my friends. I just don't. Like yeah, and then this is where it gets ridiculous. Okay? The rebel privateer raids lost 2 merchant ships. 30 plus 30 enemy ships have set sail. So here is the first encounter. It's my 40 gun ship against a 12, so I'm just gonna ignore it. And now the game does like a double bell to let you know that you have a sea battle going, because that was a suggestion by somebody. That's cool. But that's gonna be a thing now. Okay, and that's something that I just noticed. So this ship was in an auto resolve, and then it came to the port. So that's a good feature if that is correct about being a feature. So so they come into here to get repaired. So that's something that I noticed. Okay, so now Sullivan is gone. Wyoming is gone. Elizabethtown. A naval battle. They got 28 guns, I got 40. So I'll just ignore it. So in Hartford, a Weaver. Or Hartford, not Hatfield. Okay, sorry. Oh yeah, now Spain and USA are now allies. Well, how can they be friends with me and still be friends with the rebels? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Supplies from Nova Scotia. Okay. Now, of course, I just lost my train of thought on what I wanted to put here. Oh, a school. Okay. Another naval battle. Okay, I'll ignore it. So Monroe was lost. Spain and USA. It says alliance between Spain and USA. But I can't do anything about that for now. And that was a bug too. Like once you brought that screen up, you wouldn't be able to close it. So they must have fixed it. Alright, so Leicester. Let me take a look at Leicester for just a moment. How about a Weaver's place? Oh, so I must have killed that ship. So now my ship is headed to the port to get fixed. But then here comes another ship right there. Unbelievable. Okay, so Fort George was taken. and locality in York was taken. Massive loyalty drop almost at oh yeah, I mean we know I know this. So I mean it's just bad news everywhere. Now we've got a print press in Chambly. Again, a fur trader for a fort. If we can't put a church, we might as well put that. A new U.S. fleet arrived. 6 new enemy fleets arrive. Okay, print and press in Kingston. Ah, church. Okay. And a merchant stall in Morristown. So there we go. So now, what would benefit us? A stable, maybe? The rebels are making use of the wind at night to blow handbills into our troops, encouraging desertion. Okay, trial was taken, Dover was lost, and Castine. Yeah, so this is how it starts. Once they take Castine, for some reason they'll end up with like 4 regiments in here, and then they'll eventually come over here and fight if we were still here. But we're not. Like I just abandoned all that. You know what I mean? There's no way. And I'm not even gonna say that this strategy is the best strategy. I'm just saying. I just realized that. I just realized that I couldn't hold everything that I wanted to hold. Like, I just couldn't do it. And so this is the way... So this is the way that I decided to redo this. And so... So eventually they're gonna yeah, and look at it. They got a brigade here. They got a brigade here. Yeah, so they got a couple of brigades. So you just got to be aware of that eventually they're going to move up, you know what I mean, and fight us. So and that's why, like I said, I gave up all this. Yeah, look at them right here. And so this is why, well, like this is the way I'm looking at it, like, right? Like if I draw the line right here, it's gonna take a while, and I could put some officers here to make it go faster. I mean, that's just 2 days. That's 18. That's 31. Yeah, you know, like this is a group right here. It might be good to. It might be good to put an officer here now that they fixed it. Because that's New York, Clinton, and Montgomery for just one officer for all this area here. That's pretty good. Because we don't want to blow a lot of money, but you know, this way, you know, I still got some money. And I bumped taxes up by 1%, so that gets us up to 30,000 in taxes. So my army expense is 13,000, and you can see what my C expense there is. But you know, I mean, I just feel that I'd be better. This is a better position to be in than what I was before. So, anyways, there's 40 days to get this done. And if I go to England, there's 20 days for how to get here. And there's not much here. Alright, so last thing here is this one, Church at Salem. So you can see that we have a printing press, a church, and what I usually want next is probably a merchant, just so I can have some money. So yeah, that's all that's going on for right now. And so when this ship gets better, I'll put him back over here. And unless, okay, so the way I look at it, this should be okay until, you know, next time. So at least you know that, you know, I've been building things. Like after this, in 2 days, you know, I can then, well actually this is gonna be done in 2 days, so I might as well go ahead and lock that in to have a capital. So that'll be a given. And this one is done. I didn't even know it was done. I must have missed it. I might as well go with a lumberyard. So I'll do that. So okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign out, and then I'll see if something big happens in the game, and if it does, then I'll make another video. Other than that, I think I'm just gonna hold it off at this point, because it's gonna be, basically I'm gonna run it until, I ain't gonna do it right now, but I mean what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just let it go, because I'm gonna, unless I get attacked, I'm gonna keep building up everything that I can build up. And I'm just waiting for Howe to give me those 2,000 troops. You know, like I'm gonna need them. So they're either gonna attack me from this way here, or they're gonna attack me, you know, from this way. They're gonna come up this way, maybe. And so I'm, you know, just, you know, gonna try to see if I can hold what I got and keep building. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go around. Yeah, I'm gonna save the game and just close it out, because the next time I play, I'm gonna, before making a video or just done, I'm gonna check every place to make sure I can build something. You know, I like to be building something in each place. Like yeah, like for example, right here. Alright, well anyways, okay, I could end up doing this all day long or something, but anyways. Okay, so no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, a great afternoon, or a great evening. Please take care of yourselves, be kind to others, God bless to you, keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios amigos, adios, lovely amigas.